speaking capabilities. Standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage block words and can change chat modes and live. Okay, cool. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Esenje from Orcas of Esenje, and I'm back with another video. So today I decided to do a pre-shuffle, and I felt more clarity with the pre-shuffle because of something that I did for myself yesterday. It taught me a little bit about asking more questions, I guess you say, and I guess that's the lesson that I've been learning lately, and we can all grasp in a sense is asking the questions that we really want to know opposed to beating around the bush to make it feel comfortable, because sometimes that can irritate people, and maybe by the time that you're ready to ask the question that you wanted to ask, both of y'all feeling some type of way and you may not even get the answer that you're looking for. But that's just the starters. So today we're going to be talking about shifting our energy field from blessing blockers, right? Everybody always say that we should surround ourselves with people who pray for us. But you do have some people who say that you don't want everybody to pray for you, and that's also true. So it's about getting more intentional about what we're asking for, because not only do we want people around who pray for us, but we also want people whose prayers can be answered. You know what I mean? Because what good is somebody praying for you? They don't even pray for themselves. Like, what? You know what I'm like? They haven't practiced the skill, because they should practice the skill on themselves. You know what I mean? So I want to start with saying take what resonate and leave what don't. So when I say leave what don't, that means if I say something that stick to you and it don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you because you're supposed to use it to help somebody else. So yeah, the pre-shuffle had the devil in the reverse, the 3 of wands in the reverse, the 3 of pentacles in the reverse, the 4 of cups in the reverse, and then the lovers in the reverse. So first of all, this could be something that anybody could deal with. Sometimes we have a hard time taking advice from people when the words that they use hurt our feelings. We can all fall short to that. That's cool. You know what I mean? It's not cool once we know, but like once you do know that you could behave that way, still don't be too hard on yourself, because it's not that easy to change something. Just like don't overspeak it. You know what I mean? Just work on it. So I said that to say, because seeing the cards in the reverse, is not something to be scared of, because once you start seeing a whole bunch of good shit in the reverse, that means it's going to be a tower coming. And once the tower comes, you get the chance to analyze everything that happened, because everything really did still happen in the reverse. It's like an object. If you break a vase, it's still a broken vase. Even though it's a lot of glass and you can turn it into some other piece of art, it's still a broken vase. And before it was a broken vase, it was a vase. And its originality, as far until it's melted down and mixed with more glass, it's just gonna always be a vase. But the beauty in that is that it can be melted down and mixed with more glass and turned into something else. It's all in having faith in the process. But then faith gets deeper, I learned, because we have to learn to enjoy the journey. And that's easier said than done. It's like asking somebody to, smile while they getting cussed out. You get what I'm saying? Most of the time people say that's insane. No comment on that. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's always a lesson. It's always a lesson in everything that you're going through. Like right now, okay? So it's a bug bothering me. I knew I wasn't supposed to wear like certain smells on my skin before I went to the park, but that's what I wanted to do. Um, so it's the lesson. Like, if I want to do this again, am I going to do this again? We want to see. Like, I'll see next time. You know what I mean? But you got the devil in reverse. So that's like breaking codependency and contracts because it no longer has control over you. And then you turn the 6 into the 9. It changes from watch what you ask for to like you got everything that you need for yourself. Just like that when you turn it upside down. The 3 of Wands in reverse is like no more contemplation. Maybe it's a third party thing. I don't know, juggling something, people, places, and things. And then that's just clarified with the 3 of Pentacles. Because that's like mingling with motherfuckers who don't mean you no good. Sometimes some people don't mean nobody no good though. You know what I mean? We gotta accept that. You don't have to deal with it, but acceptance is the peace. 4 of Cups. So that's where it comes in, like clarifying on the blessing blockers, because like who the fuck wouldn't take a cup being handed to them by a cloud? Like, who wouldn't do that? I don't know. Like, me personally, like, if I just seen a cup and I know it's filled with water because that cloud had rained in it, now that's not that interesting unless it's, like, interesting. But if a cloud hands me a cup, I'm not going to look at it like it's not good enough. I'm just saying. So, no more, like, missed opportunities, because the Lovers, yeah, that's like having options, but that's like having options and having somebody who have options and y'all both choose each other. Because this is experiencing like somebody who has experienced the ego death. You know what I mean? But sometimes we don't think we deserve that. Truly, sometimes we just don't think we deserve that. And I don't want to say it's nothing wrong with that, because it's something wrong with that. But I think the something that's really wrong with that is us thinking that is something wrong with us. Everything is always deeper. You know what I mean? You always gotta follow the voice. So if it starts somewhere and it start to, like, it takes you through a rabbit hole, it is something for you to find. You get what I'm saying? And if you find the root of the thing, you can eliminate multiple like surface area problems, because you will be like, oh, okay, so I didn't feel like I deserved good things. I think everybody go through this too. I ain't gonna lie, like in different ways, because we all experience insecurity in different ways. So we all don't think that we're good enough for something sometimes. But once you accept that you're good enough, you know what I mean? It's like receiving what's not, you know, exceeding your expectations. Receiving what's not exceeding your expectations, it disgusts you. Like, how can you do that? That's like if you a germaphobe rolling around in mud at the public park. You get what I'm saying? Like, that just don't. But you just gotta accept that you deserve better. It's a conversation to have with God. I ain't gonna lie, and sometimes it takes us to take matters in our own hands a little bit. Like a little bit, you know what I mean? But just always have your grace, especially when you know God. You gotta always keep your grace, because you just only searching for your own clarity. You know what I mean? Whatever you have to do to get your own clarity, but don't ever give nobody your self-respect. Like, don't ever give that away for nobody. Like, and like I said, we all fall short. How can somebody tell you that they know something is wrong unless they've done it, you know, to know it's wrong, or they seen somebody else? You know what I mean? So, like, just choose yourself. You know what I mean? It's not that easy, especially when you care about people, but sometimes we gotta accept that those people don't really care about us. It's a cute ass little bug on this card. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't touch it, but it was cute. So let's get back into it. Really, you know, because I feel like the secret to the blessings is always just knowing that you deserve it. You know how every time that you receive something like that you didn't have for a while is like because you accepted the fact that like I should have this. Everything is like that. It's like once we just accept the fact that like I deserve this, I should have this, this should be mine. You know what I mean? Like you gonna have that. And it don't happen like this, but it does make it easy. It does come faster because now you know how to get shit away from you that don't align with this thing that you focused on. It is easier said than done. Everything is easier said than done, I promise. What? Unless you're Aries? No, like I said, everything is easier said than done because Aries going to do it, but they can't go step by step, you know, all the time for real because they moving too fast. The Hierophant with the 5. Exactly, Taurus energy, slow down, something about slow down. But then I hear that some people say I drive too fast, move too fast, live too fast, ain't no such thing as too fast. I don't know, you know? Like, but sometimes there is a such thing as too fast. Because if you're out of breath, like, I understand building up your strength and stuff like that, but it's nothing wrong with, like, catching your breath sometimes. Something about somebody needing to take a break. One more from this deck. Or whatever. Yeah. 7 of Wands. Moving on to calmer waters, towards the sun with the Leo energy. A lot of people, sometimes people don't like Leo because Leo is so like self-driven. But right now it's saying something about taking notes. Them motherfuckers be having options for days. They be their friends. Damn. I'm not saying that y'all should go that hard. That's Leo's journey. But Leo placements. But with the 7, like, I mean, to be on a spiritual path, you need to align with people who make you happy and accept who makes you happy. If you accept who make you happy, you're going to be able to accept who don't make you happy. It's like you gotta, it's both for real. It's not going to be all love and light. Like, you can go towards the love and light, but the more you focus on what's making you happy, you're really going to be able to see like the opposite thing because it's going to be so different from what makes you happy. The Temperance. So yeah, again, be patient with the Sagittarius card, but speak your mind, tell the truth. Don't feel no shame in your truth because the truth is the right thing to do. That's the only right thing to do. It's the only thing that's right. With the Knight of Cups. I don't know why I hear something about it is though delivering like a spiritual ass whooping, but sometimes like that's why we have people in our lives. We're not always right, you know what I mean? And if God can use somebody, He's gonna use them. They're gonna tell you the truth, like, and I guess they saying like to let God use you more and tell people the truth. Because why should you have to alter the way that you communicate to keep people around you? You know what I mean? Now, wrong is wrong. You get what I'm saying? But if it's not wrong, that's cool. They be by the house. I don't know what. Ooh, these ones jump.
Where is it?
Nah, it jumps somewhere. I don't know. But I don't think they like bite though. It's all kinds of stuff out here. Oh, but yeah. So with the Knight of Cups, show people love. Show people love. by showing up for them at your best. And I'm sure you feel like your best self is being able to help people with the truth and help yourself by not having a lot of people and then motherfucking taking the burdens with you and all of that. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot to carry. And then the death card and the upright. Scorpio energy. It means change and transformation. There will always be change and transformation when you accept the truth. If you have a Scorpio in your life or they close to you, that's because they was meant to bring a change. Like, so just take it, like, and grow. And then listen to them when they mad. That's a good thing. I ain't gonna lie. Listen to them when they mad. Like, when they scream certain things, they be really, like, giving you life lessons at that moment. Now, that's that person. They may not really tell you the truth until they're mad. Like, the whole truth until they're mad. But when they are mad, they gonna teach you how to be a better person. They gonna teach you how to be a better person. So don't, like, disregard what they saying. Just, like, don't let it hurt you, though. That's all. But yeah, they can teach you how to be a better person. So if you got a Scorpio in your life, just take it for that. They was meant to, like, make you a better person. I just seen the 8, the 10 of Swords. Somebody sad with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands. Damn. And that shit is real cliche, but I was coming here to do this already. I ain't gonna lie, but I just don't like to repeat myself. But I'm gonna say it, like, people be really fucked up in the head because, like, especially sometimes toxic masculine energy be fucked up in the head because they be having females that's out of their league, the fuck, and he know that if she put her shit together and she get her mind straight from out of this motherfucking 10 of Swords, it's gonna be people lined up. Oh, poor thing. I want to get off of that, though. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't want to talk. I want to get into the individual, not the individuals who are affecting the individual. The collective. Hey, you like that? I do know. That's the thing. We always say we don't know when we know. We always know. That's the thing. It's not really no such thing as don't know unless it's like math or science or something like that when it comes to facts. But as far as emotions, we always know. There's no such thing. Only time we think we don't know is because somebody told us that what we thought, that actually, no, what we felt was something that we thought. Yes, it does turn into a thought. Once the feeling don't get no clarity, you gotta think about it. It's the feeling of confusion. I just seen manifest in the reverse and vibration in the reverse. But that's cool. That just, like, yeah, people that's not in alignment, snake biting their motherfucking self. Sometimes we gotta get out the way. Divinity, yeah. If you love somebody, sometimes you gotta let God teach them. Sometimes, like, if you love somebody, right, and you keep telling them something and they don't take what you're telling them, but you really want them to learn a lesson, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and thinking you're gonna get different results. So you stop doing that. You let them learn. Because who the fuck want to bite themselves, truly? Like, if you want to see the vulnerability in a person, They will definitely cry when they realize that they're biting themselves. That's all I'm gonna say with the abundance. So I think you should just get out the way. It's like just keep swimming, just keep swimming. The water getting louder, right? Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Yeah, just keep swimming. That's the right thing to do. Sometimes, all right, so sometimes, like when we love a person, we can idolize them. And idolizing, like with the, so if we take it back to like certain things as far as scripture, we're not supposed to idolize people. So that's like making them God, right? So it could be like a mutual thing in return, and that person makes you God. So they come into you to be fixed. And it's your responsibility as that person who is aware of God to like, yeah, really humble ourselves. You feel me? Like, I'm not God. I can't do it for you. I don't have these answers. You get what I'm saying? I can't, like, I can do the miracles for myself, but you're also, not only are you blocking my blessings, but you blocking your blessings too. So now you have to go to God. Like, I am not God. I can't shift it for you beyond what you're allowing for yourself. That's all our purpose anyway, like when it comes to this, you know? Like lead people to God. It's certain answers that like about our own individual journeys that people cannot give us, no matter how much they know. Like it's God tells us what to do. Either we listen or we don't. Like we let the people get in our ear and we can all fall short for that too. And we suffer from what people telling us when we already know what's in our hearts. You get what I'm saying? And it's a process learning how to like rid your mind of the voices. But as long as you stay committed to it, like ridding your mind of the voices, so you can always make sure that you're true to yourself the best that you can in that moment, like life just gonna get better. Cause these are regular accomplishments now. Like you showing up for yourself. You never know how often you gonna be doing that in one day. 2229 on the clock. 6369. I hear 365 too, but I don't know. I'm just so focused on 369. Balance and strength. Yeah, the shit that makes sense. I'm just so focused on the shit that makes sense. Like, I'm not really focused on 365. They be changing the calendar and shit. You want me lost in that? I'm good. 369 though, that makes sense. That's math and numbers. Strength. A lion and a bee. They matter so much to nature. I don't know, because lions are looked up to, and you know, bees are just honorable because of the whole thing that they do with the pollination and the honey and stuff. So, I don't know, it's something about you, yeah, fight for who you are. It's going to be like one of the most amazing journeys that you've ever been on. And then once you get bored with fighting for who you are, it's because it's time to go deeper and fight for more stuff about who you are. It just get more and more fun for real. Like exploring yourself. Fuck these people who don't want to work on it. Work on yourself. It's gonna be so fun. And it's not fuck people, like sometimes stuff can be said in like a negative or seen in a negative aspect, but it's not what they said. It's about how we take it. Because if you feel like it gotta be like that in your own individual situation, then that's understandable. But sometimes fuck it just mean like fuck it, like let it go. Because a regular nonchalant person just say fuck it all the time. You know what I mean? And you don't take it personal. So it all depends on like it all depends on your own individual journey, you know. But accept however you feel about stuff. Like, don't let nobody sway you from how you feel. That's God. Like, if God made you, he gave you those feelings, that heart, your brain. That is God in you. Your feelings, how you feel. Now, how you behave in the flesh, that's on you. You know what I mean? But how you feel, honor that. So that's your heart, and strategize with your brain. You know what I mean? To execute what God wants from you. And yeah, it do seem so cliche. Just say God, God, but God, God, that's all it is for real. That's all. That's all. That's certain. That's all we can count on. You know what I mean? I mean, to the best of us. To the atheist, I don't know what you do if you land in the hospital that give you faith. You say, I got this, I guess, you know what I mean? But no judgment. Like, I'm just saying, this is how I feel. Like, and that's what I witnessed. Like, because life will break down some of the most arrogant. You know, life will break down some of the most self-centered. We can all fall short, you know what I mean? Envious, greedy. Like, and we don't have to do that because it's so much fulfillment in just following our hearts. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put this deck away, and then I'm gonna pull from the last deck, and I'm gonna go. But I just came out here because first of all, I knew I would be able to like feel a different vibe and the scenery. Like, I don't know. But I smell somebody barbecuing. He said somebody barbecuing. He said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah. Like, pick your battles. Connected. Yeah, pick your battles. Pick your battles. That be real worldly. I ain't gonna lie. Don't let people like you fight for what you believe in. That's it. It's your life. Nobody can live your life for you. Nobody can come back to life for you. Nobody, like.
Them people up there looking on weird.
Hmm?
Them people back there looking on weird. I was just saying that.
They drinking water.
No, I said they cooked on the grill that was just in the water.
I mean, it makes sense. And it feel nice. It's supposed to be like 91 or something. I ain't gonna lie, I expected it to be hotter than what it is right now, though. I ain't mad, though. At all. You hot? You want some?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have listened to you at the door. But King of Cups. What? Something as simple as me hearing your name. Hearing your name. Puts me in a place that I can't even explain. Ace of Wands. Ah! King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Like, I feel like it's so many beautiful songs in this world, right? We got the beautiful sad songs, and we got the beautiful songs about people singing about how great they're being loved. Like, shouldn't we get the opportunity? Don't you think don't you, let me hit you with that, like, don't you feel like you deserve to sing happy songs, happy ass beautiful songs, like somebody singing their heart out and really being able to touch the pits of their soul shouldn't only be because of how bad they hurting, but it should be also like you should be one of those people who get to feel something so deep because of how great you're being loved. Like, I we do. Like, if you crying because somebody ain't loving you right, then that means you deserve to be loved right. Why would you crave something that ain't for you? You know what I mean? You may be asking for it in the wrong place, because don't we all? You get what I'm saying? But with the Ace of Wands, puts me in a puts me in a place that I can't even explain. Ah! Y'all, I really don't want to say watch out for dating people that you knew from back in the day, but a little bit watch out for dating people that you knew back in the day. Sometimes some people have a hard time seeing you in a different light. Even if they see you in this amazing light, oh my gosh, living up to whatever they think you are is gonna be exhausting. So just make sure whoever you connecting with is willing to accept you as a human and not a picture. That shit is a distraction. Like people idolizing you, it is really a distraction because sometimes we want to live up to these expectations. It's like you see me so highly. Like now, first of all, I love you because you see greatness in me. You know what I mean? But also like now, I gotta be whatever this is because I ain't even see that. So now I should just take whatever steps that you talking about to get to this thing that you see me as, since that's so great. Since you know me to be so great. But they don't know you. They know who they would like you to be. So I think that it's better with the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands to deal with somebody who know that you what they want. Deal with somebody who you are their type. Or even down to like, you are their type, or your journey is something that like they respect. Because sometimes that's saying like maybe you meet your person before it's time for y'all to be together. You have no idea that that's your person. Like you don't know that. But like no matter how people look at what you're going through, that person is going to admire your journey. I don't know. So don't look for them, just focus on your journey. Because that person, especially if it's somebody who is watching you or something like that, like somebody who is allowing you to heal yourself, first of all, respect them because they see your strength for real enough to not be bossing you around and telling you what to do because they know you know what to do. But they gonna also know when you're ready.
I ain't feel it, baby. Whatever doing.
I want to eat. It's the beginning of the day. We really on. It's not the beginning of the day no more. But I mean, like this earlier. Like I know for me, this is good. I don't really get up and be out this early. I don't even leave out the house like that. Page your swords. Don't take advice from me. Balance out how much you leave out the house. Cause something I'm telling you, I really don't leave out the house. And it's getting hotter. Okay, with the 9 of Swords. Yeah. Practice things that get you out of your head. Practice doing things that get you out of your head. Don't avoid being in your head. Like, balance it out. Make it like a 50-50. Process what's going on in your head, and then once you find the answers or the clarity that you're looking for, get up and do something. Whatever it is, do something. Just to get out of it. You know what I mean? Start enjoying your life. Hangman, exactly. Enjoying your life. Seeing the fruits of your labor through your Wands. Something about being able to invest in things that bring you longevity. Because when I see this 3 of Wands right now, I see somebody sitting on a porch, old. You know what I mean? Just watching. Because that's what they be doing sometimes with the King of Pentacles and the Sun. Exactly. So go towards what makes you happy. Go towards what makes you happy. People are going to love you for you. I promise you that. They ain't going to like everything about you all the time, but that's how you know they really fuck with you for real. Like, because people who just like everything that you do, that's fake. There's no way. How the fuck don't you have any emotions? I know I be slipping. Like, you just letting me get away with too motherfucking much. I don't trust you. Okay? So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm out.